So I got invited to the SEO Mastery Summit in Vietnam, and the organizers basically got me a free ticket in exchange for a full vlog of the conference to show you guys what it's like. But actually, instead of doing that, what I've actually done is just gone around, chased all the top SEOs to find out what they actually think about SEO today. Do they think that SEO is dead? Are they diversifying their traffic? And if so, how are they doing it? Let's see what they have to say.
Is SEO dead? No, but I'll be dead straight here. I do think there's a lifetime to it. And my theory and my reason I'm saying this is because I truly believe that the way we search for information on the internet is quite archaic. You know, you search for a keyword, you're giving a presentation of 10 places where that answer could possibly be. You open one of them, you still have to find the answer in that content. I think we'll look back one day when we're getting all of our answers from AI and just thinking like, well, that was an archaic way to do it. But you know, that now that we trust these AIs so much, like why wouldn't you just get an AI answer immediately?
Right.
And you know, there's different people on the internet. Like one of the founders of the internet themselves said that this is probably the way that things are going to go.
Really?
So websites will probably be obsolete at some point in time. When will that be?
That's scary.
3 years,
Scary.
5 years, 10 years?
Okay, quite soon. Interesting.
Who knows? Who knows?
Kind of a separate topic, I guess. Question of if you have gotten hit recently, how would you recommend people would you recommend people diversify their traffic?
Diversifying traffic?
Yeah, what do you think is?
I think it's more about diversifying the model, right? So, I mean, certain types of websites are getting more traffic these days. User-generated content, e-commerce, and stuff like that. So, you know, diversifying the model, not just doing content websites. One of the big things I like to do is JVs with brick-and-mortar businesses, law firms, real estate agencies, and stuff like that. And then they're real businesses. They're taking care of EAT. They're taking care of, you know, like having traffic diversity and all that kind of stuff. You come in as the SEO one-hit wonder, and then you help grow the traffic in exchange for an equity stake in the business. And that's been a model that I've been using for a while. It makes me just as much as the other revenue streams, and I think it's future-proof.
All right, guys, a quick break to talk about the sponsor of today's video, Clicks.so. For $25 a month, you get a high-quality, complete, affordable SEO data tool, including keyword research, site stats, backlink analytics, and site audits. Let me know what you guys think. Let's continue on with the video.
I think niche sites, as like a category, probably dead. They're like, all fuck. I think we spoke about that last time.
We did.
And I was already very bearish on that industry. But I think SEO as a whole, if there's a search engine, there's going to be SEO. So I think that one we can milk till the bitter end of Google. Even with a new search engine like, I don't know, let's say Perplexity takes over. There's still ways to optimize for it. I think SEO won't be dead for a long time, but I think niche sites are fucking clapped.
Yeah. So are you seeing people diversify their traffic? Are you trying to diversify your traffic? Are you thinking about Pinterest, Facebook? What are you thinking?
I don't think about them at all. I think people are diversifying, but moving from one platform to another. So there's still platform risk. You're just shifting it from Google to Facebook, Google to Pinterest. I think maybe you need like more of a holistic approach, like omni-channel presence type of thing, if anything. That would be like create a real brand that people would probably search your brand for. Yeah, just like doing it right. As much as it hurts me to say it, that's probably what you would have to do if you were trying to do something in the affiliate space now.
Yeah, so going white hat is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's not what I'm going to be doing because I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in and out before the end of the year. So I'm going to be milking it till the bitter end.
End of the year?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right, it's coming quick then.
Yeah, we'll see. All
right, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, all good.
Absolutely not. No, I think there's more opportunities than ever when it comes to SEO. Getting traffic from Google, I mean, it still owns 88% of the market share, right? So, and at this event, SEO Mastery, like I've met more people than ever, making more money than ever, and you can see like there's an abundance of opportunities. I still think that it's very important to diversify your traffic because SEO is also very volatile, right? We've seen that over the last 12 months. We've seen all sorts of sites get clapped. So I think make sure that you're still focusing on SEO, but also ensure that you're diversifying the risk and diversifying the traffic.
Yeah. So as someone who has gotten hit by one of these updates, how would you diversify your traffic? Pinterest? Is it Facebook? What platforms are you thinking?
So I think all of these platforms work, right? Every single one of them. Like I've seen people make it work with Pinterest, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, etc. But the main thing is just focus on one channel, do it really well, crack the code, obsess over quality on that channel for 90 days, and then systemize it and hand it off to someone else. So for example, when it comes to us, like I have a Facebook group for my agency. It's grown to like thousands of members, but it was me who originally grew it for 90 days, cracked the code on what type of content to post, and now I have virtual assistants that can do it for me. And I think this is the best way. Focus on it, systemize it, hire someone else to handle it.
Amazing. Thank you so much. What are you thinking?
Absolutely, it died.
It died, right?
It's over.
So we can just turn this off?
No, it's over. All done. You know, in my career, SEO has died every 6 months. And there's always something that has just absolutely killed it, and it's time to run for the hills and take up farming, you know? But what I've found in these situations, there's going to be a contraction, and people are going to be getting out of SEO. You know, there's kind of like this ebb and flow of people coming into the industry, and then all of a sudden it dies, and they get out. And now is the time where I see the most opportunity.
Really?
This is what I'm most excited about SEO, is people are getting out. That's an opportunity to figure out what's going on, innovate, pivot a little bit, and then excel. And so what I see in the next 6 months to a year is not SEO dying, but the opportunity for people like us to make a lot more money. We can be a lot more successful. But the bigger thing is, like, don't get locked into a technique.
Okay.
It's not about the technique, it's about the why. Why are we doing what we're doing? And if you can sort that out, it doesn't matter what update happens, you know, because then we're looking at the why of it and the bigger picture of it, and then we can pivot, we can innovate, and we can excel.
Interesting. So I'm not sure if you've seen a lot of people get hit with the recent update. If you were someone who had gotten hit, what would you do? What would you recommend in terms of diversifying? Would you diversify traffic? Are you thinking about Facebook, Pinterest? I don't know. What are you thinking?
I think that should always have been there. You should always have a mix. You shouldn't have all your eggs in one basket. Even if, like, Pinterest, say, is your main source, that shouldn't be the only thing that you're doing. You should have other means to get traffic to your website. So I think you should always have that diversification. Anyway, as things do go up and down. But what else I would look at is diversifying the type of site that I have. I also wouldn't go all in on one type of site where my only revenue stream is one source. And it doesn't matter what that source is, because then you're beholden to that if there's a change. So I would look at always diversifying my traffic, but I would diversify my revenue sources as well.
So what other, let's say I'm an affiliate, what else would you build, like an e-commerce or something?
The sites that always make it through are e-commerce sites.
Right.
And so I would do anything I can to have an e-commerce portion, to have something that is e-commerce-esque. But again, kind of bigger picture of the why. The why is, where does the conversion happen on the site? And if the conversion happens off the site, that's problematic.
Right.
You're beholden to a lot of extra things. So even if it's not necessarily a sale, can conversions happen on your site? And again, that's something that always should have been.
Right.
In terms of your mix and how you're handling. So any which way you can get it so that people can convert on the site. When they search for whatever, they arrive at your site, can they do that thing that they searched for there? And the more of that you can do, the safer it becomes, and also the less volatile things become, be it Google updates, trends, shifts in the market, etc.
Amazing. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, anytime.
So firstly, the question of is SEO dead? It's definitely not dead. There's a lot of people making more money than ever in today's algorithms. So it's actually a time, there's more millionaires made in the recession, and there's certain types of websites like affiliate websites and display ads, and they need to innovate or they will evaporate. So they need to be looking at traffic diversity, like places like Reddit, Quora, Pinterest, Twitter, but they should be doing that anyway, holistically, doing a digital marketing strategy as opposed to just an SEO strategy. But SEO in general, they're not losing that much share in clicks for money terms. It's mainly top of the funnel like how-to terms that now is being answered by SGE and stuff like that, or people using ChatGPT and stuff like that. So some clicks are being lost on top of the funnel, but a lot of SGE is to try to get you down the funnel as quickly as possible, so Google can then try to present ads. But in general, I know more people that are on an upward trajectory, so I'd say SEO is far from dead. And like you said, more millionaires are made in the recession. So if there's ever any areas that people are being penalised, they've just got to adapt and strategise to see what's working in today's algorithms.
Amazing. Thank you.
Is SEO dead? That's what I want my competitors to believe. Yes, let's just say that. No, I think SEO is far from dead. SEO is providing, I mean, there's a lot of people here making a lot of money at this conference, right? And a lot of people are like just doing SEO in so many different niches and verticals. And I just know from managing my clients' websites, that we're delivering results and making people money with it. So I don't think it's dead.
Is now a time to diversify traffic sources, or are you just 100% in on Google search?
Yeah. So for the most part, like my agency, we are very niche specific. So we work with law firms in the United States, and where we provide mostly SEO and some paid marketing services. But I always tell my clients that, you should be experimenting with all different forms of media and marketing. And so experiment with social media, experiment with YouTube, experiment with, any other, retargeting, all that stuff, right? And if it works, then you just kind of double down and apply more budget to those channels,
But you're 100% in Google search.
100% in. That's just my passion. That's amazing. All I know. And so I had to transition from being an SEO to a CEO. And so now I'm really kind of more passionate about like growing and scaling agencies, but SEO will always be the root of who I am.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's definitely changed, but it's not dead. Like you meet so many different SEOs here. Everyone's doing big numbers and crazy numbers. And with mine, I have a portfolio website. So like some have been hit, some have not been hit. So you can kind of judge it. It's definitely not dead. There's still a lot of money in it, especially for local businesses. It works a treat. E-com, SaaS, it's fine. It's kind of content sites, affiliate sites, but it's not dead.
Would you start a brand new affiliate site in 2024?
Yeah, I'm starting a few.
Yeah?
So like it's so cheap to publish and get sites out there. You need to do it for testing. So you can publish maybe 10 new websites, including domain costs and between 100 and 300 articles. It's going to cost between like 300 USD and 850 USD, something like that. So it's so cheap to have that testing ground and then see what kicks off, basically.
Is this AI? Are you creating content AI?
Yeah, that'd be AI. If you really want to do it properly, you want to make sure you do edit it. Yeah. That's the problem with a lot of people getting hit as well. The keywords are too over-optimized. Even when you write naturally, they're very over-optimized, but normal writers are doing it as well. And I feel like that's what they've hit a lot.
And so are you thinking about diversifying your traffic? Or are you just all in on Google?
Yeah, so for me, I don't really like social media too much, like the Facebooks and stuff like that, because it's not really evergreen. You have to put a lot of work in continuously. But I do a lot of YouTube, so YouTube video reviews. It's more goes hand in hand with the blogging concept because you can just embed the video and get both traffic. But I'm also doing PPC ads, and that's mainly for like stat pages because it's like low cost and it's good to get links. But I'm going to try it more for advertorial kind of styles, like a blog mix between the ads sort of section and test that out.
Brilliant. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's always a great question to poke some bears. You know? Is it dead? No. Is it getting harder and harder? Yes. Google's getting smarter, so it's less easy to really fix the game. And yeah, as an affiliate, I really feel SEO is so risky.
Really?
Like I bought a lot of websites. I do not buy content sites that just depend on SEO anymore.
Really?
Because there's too big a chance that what goes up can go down.
So what are you buying? E-commerce sites or what type of?
Right now we're holding.
Okay.
But if I buy, it must be definitely expert person and just diversify traffic. And preferably not just affiliate, but also then have a digital product, for instance. So I know that even if all the traffic goes down, I still have something to sell, and that maybe other affiliates can sell that product or via advertising or another way.
Got it. So let's say, I don't know, did you get hit in the recent update? Were there some of your websites that got hit?
Yeah. Some of my websites got hit.
So then the question is, I think there's a lot of people wondering, like, is now the time to diversify the traffic, get into Facebook, get into Pinterest, get into all these other sources of traffic?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Pinterest could be nice. Facebook still underrated. It always depends on the niche. Ads traffic can also work to affiliate pages as long as you track everything.
So time to diversify.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
100%. The thing is, though, you do want to create something sustainable because what the SEO game was, there's something that works, everybody does it, algorithm catches up, blah, 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 blah. Now you can have the same with Reddit, let's diversify to Reddit and buy Reddit comments and links, and then Reddit catches up, and you don't want to play this game of like being caught by the algorithm every time. So do think of things like, okay, what will still be around in 5 years?
I see.
And go that way of diversifying.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
Of course.